It's me again. Okay, so it would be nice if I had somebody with me helping me. I should have done that. I should have brought somebody with me. I am going to get back in my seat. I know you can't see half of what I'm doing now. Hopefully a little bit better. I put the armrest down on my seat. It helps me to feel a little bit more secure. I swiveled when I didn't want to. I go up a little bit. And mom's credit, a chip clip will help stop the seat belt because the pulling is really difficult. Not for one time or 2 times, but when you're driving 60 times a day or you're just more tired than normal, it gets to be a problem. So the chip clip worked great, but then I had trouble figuring out where to put it when the seatbelt was on. So that's when your teeth come in handy. I'm not going to move it because it works good, but I would put the seatbelt on, I would adjust it to the great place. It took maybe only 2 or 3 times and I found the great sweet spot for the chip clip for me. And I'm still very secure. I have a seatbelt extension on only because it helps to not have to reach down as far to get the seatbelt. I don't need the seatbelt extension, but it came with the car, and I think it helps because it goes up a little higher for me. I can't exactly show it to you right now, but it was in some of the other videos. I moved the van forward, seat forward, sorry, with the levers I showed you. I also have the regular seat controllers on the left. The base controller will make the base go forward, backwards, up, down, and swivel. Regular controllers on the other side of the seat make the seat go forward or backwards, and the backrest go back and forth. So it's just like a regular seat in that way. I feel like I want to be a little bit higher to feel safer. And then how I talked about one arm using the other. This is my range of motion right now with one arm, the arm I drive with. Not so great for driving. How am I going to steer? I can't get my arm barely up to anywhere. So that's when I talked about my friend and we tried to learn to drive, I threw my arm up there and it'll work for a while, and I can go this way and I can go that way without a spin knob. But to do a quick turn in an emergency, I know my limits and I know that would be dangerous for all involved. So I use the spin knob, the other adaptive device I have. I do have a not zero assist steering, but assisted steering. And so I can spin the steering wheel. I'm so sorry, steering wheel all the way around, both ways. And as I mentioned, I've been in 2 accidents in my life. One was my fault, one was not. Both were fender benders. No one hurt or injured. So that's the great thing about that. Other than that, I get myself adjusted, do all my check-in, make sure everything's okay, put my car in gear, turn the radio on. Forgot something very important here. Turn the radio on normally, but I'm not going to do that now because I don't want you guys to not be able to hear me. But it is very important. I know I'm putting these over my glasses for demonstration purposes and time purposes because I think I'm going to run out of time on this recording. But we must have our sunglasses on because it is important at all times to look as cool as possible, even if you're just leaving the YMCA from working out and you're wearing a sweatshirt and a Las Vegas t-shirt. Everything you can to keep your PA up, and sunglasses always help. Alright, back up. I'm going to try to drive. More than likely this is going to fall. It is. I know it is. I'm going to go really, really slow. I'm going to go and stop, actually. I'm going to go turn this off for now. I'm going to try it. I'm going to just keep going. Sorry. Change your mind. Let's just go till it falls. And then I'll just cut it out. Okay, so here I go driving. I'll just drive around the parking lot, and maybe that way you can see me driving and I won't drop the phone. Okay, so I'm just going to go around in a little circle here. Make sure we're clear. Check your mirrors. I say again about driving, less is more in everything, in my opinion, in life. If you can get by in your environment using less adaptions, you will function better when you go to your friend's house, when you want to travel, when you want to go anywhere in the world. Because I have always felt there's 2 places you have a right to feel comfortable. This is just my personal opinion. I might have said this before. Your home and your work environment. And I've also talked about making your home too comfortable and being careful of avoiding that trap. I have another dialogue about that at another time. But if you can figure out things in your own environment that work, like I did the towel rack for my bra, the towel hook for my bra strap, or a doorknob, I can do things that are in everybody's home. You will live a more productive life, your child will live a more productive life, and you will not be panicky when you go out in the real world. Now, as I've gotten older, I've compromised some of those principles and beliefs, and I have allowed, well, the spin knob is a safety thing because you have to also imply common sense into these things. I knew without a spin knob I wasn't going to safely drive other than on a straight road. I could drive really great on a straight road without a spin knob. I didn't want to do the left foot accelerator, but they talked me into it a little bit, and that has been a really good thing on my back, because otherwise I'd be in a bench seat and I slid across. Some things you compromise on end up physically helping you in the long run. I have another talk about that later. But in any case, and this was a suggestion from Tracy Shock about using the back scratchers as a reacher. I found these back scratchers at the dollar store. And I have trouble reaching the radio and things like that, especially when I'm trying to drive, because I got to use one hand to help the other. But I can quickly, or at a red light, stop, and I know you can't see, but I can reach, obviously, all my controllers right down there with my telescoping back scratcher. Excellent suggestion, Tracy Shock. Love it. Use it all the time. I have about 3 of them in my house that are scattered everywhere. So anyway, I think that might conclude what I had to say about driving and how I drive. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know. I don't have any adaptive turn signals. I just reach over like this and click the turn signal on and turn it off. My lights are over here, down here, and I can reach those and turn those off and on when needed. I don't have the automatic lights. I would like those though. It's a 2005 Chevy Venture, like I said. It's working well for us and for our situation, except I can't take the scooter with me anymore with Paul, so it's either or. I'm just going to scooch back and stop the video. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, concerns, suggestions for videos you'd like to see, I had one for cooking, and I'm going to do that at another time, probably this weekend. I don't know if I'll get it up this weekend, because this is probably going to be a project getting these on. So I hope that these are helpful in some way and manner. I know I'm not the most excellent videographer when I'm trying to walk, talk, and demonstrate at the same time. But hopefully it's helping, and you know, like I always say, hopefully this helps somebody along the way. Thank you very much for listening and taking the time, and it's a pleasure to be part of your lives. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.